Hello and welcome. My name is Akira and this is A Blessed Nation, my newest Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing as Ethiopia, the Coptic center of Africa. We just finished a war here with Alexandria. I probably could have taken it all in this war, if it weren't for the annoying fact that my ally here attacked first. Greedy bastard. We lost some respect from him because we actually didn't even lose anything. It's just that he now wants some provinces and stuff like that. Did he declare that war with? He probably declared a humiliation war or something because he didn't have any claims. Is he? He must be rivaling Alexandria. Yeah, he must have declared that solely to humiliate him. Well, we don't need this guy anymore then to build. We can get a alliance with Ethiopia, so let's just get that right away, just so we have another alliance. And then we're gonna send our spy to Mercuria here, a land with no allies that have one of our holy sites. So that's gonna be our next target. Let's call him back from Hejaz as well. So did that help our economy any? Not really. We are of course paying for our forts now, and we're paying for full maintenance. So let's just go down to half maintenance for now. Just put you up here, and we'll make the last core. For some reason we couldn't do that in the end of the last episode. I guess it just had to... Well, that actually didn't make sense. I don't know why I couldn't do that. But I can now. I guess it was still figuring that yeah, that's probably it. It probably hadn't updated yet. So his missionary here, and you can't make a call when there's a missionary, so that was probably it. Okay, so we have 2 diplomats. Let's just send one guy to Adai as well, or Adal as well, so we can get fabricated some claims there. And is there anyone else we want to be friends with? Is there any conceivable way to get an alliance here? There is actually, and that would be a good alliance against Mamluks. So let's just see. Let's just see. It's not a good chance, but if we could get friendly with him, that might actually be enough. I think that's a plus 20, so it's not impossible. Still losing money because of reinforcements. So he ended up having to end that war because he couldn't really take anything. We ended up with only 34 fire protection for that, even though we went to war with a rival and eclipsed him. So that must mean we can get a new rival. We might as well take Aduran now. I don't want to rival Mamluks until I'm done with killing my current rivals. I'm not going to be able to beat him. Of course, Mamluks are pretty damn powerful at the start of the game. Actually, the second most powerful nation in my known world. There's some European nations up here that we don't know yet. But yeah, 29,000. That's gonna be a while. But as you can see, if we can get an alliance with QQ, then we are starting to get there. But now it's for this guy. I just need we can only get one claim. To get that claim and then go to war with him. And let's just for min-max. Ooh, the flanking ability is really nice. By the way, I don't know what is the flank cavalry. We can only have 50, so it's the same as if we were European. We can have 50% cavalry. How long is gonna be before we get that? Not too long, so I think I'm gonna stay at half maintenance so we can go quickly up. Got another conversion done. Just gonna let's just take them from the bottom so we get the hardest ones first. Still no good. Let's just go for the prestige then, just to cycle it. And I think if we take a couple of quick wars, we can actually get it. You are allied with Yemen though, so that's kind of a problem. Unless we can maybe call Hijaz in. Do you hate Yemen by any chance? You do, so I might be able to call you in for territory and just give you part of Yemen. I think it's Yemen if you say it in non-Danish stupid accent. I still don't think we can quite afford these advisors, and again, because of our amazing ruler, we don't necessarily have to. I think we can get to Tech 4 before the Renaissance fires, no problem. Especially if we can get power projection from this. We won't get anything from this war though, I think. Who has this? Oh, Elodia have, okay. That sucks. Well, we are not buying anything right now anyway, so... Fabricate claim, Berber. Go up with this. Do they have Berber traditions? No. Good. And do we want a... So what do we want to claim here? 3, 3, 3, 9. Definitely want to claim this province. Area. All of this land down here is complete and utter bullshit when it comes to... you can see it's probably... It should be this one, development, yeah. Everything is just shit. And get a few good provinces. That's kind of the price of starting down here. It's pretty bad development all the way until we get to the Mediterranean. But at least that means that we can invest our points in that pretty cheaply. I think I want to go for the manpower, but let's just read it. The Pilgrims of Ethipia. Ethipia has recently seen many a lost soul seeking guidance at the monastery in the area. In fact, the region is becoming quite popular for people looking for repentance and absolution in the ways of the Saint Anthony. The surrounding wilderness is well suited for the life of a hermit, allowing some of the most devoted Copts to spend years in contemplative solitude. Meanwhile, the population of Ethipia take great pride in their piety. Some well-placed words of encouragement will allow us to bolster their enthusiasm even further. So let's just get some extra manpower and some military power. And let's just wait until we get close to next month, and we need a guy back. Let's just call the QQ. That's gonna be a while then. Should have thought about that. So now we can declare this war. We don't call in any allies. Should have probably checked out how much army he has. So he is Korea. He has 5,000, so it's not gonna be a problem. Where is his capital? It's here. Yeah, I need to add the fort map mode here. I actually want that instead of this one, because while it's pretty to look at, I'd rather have the forts. And I think that is here. Forts, yes. Let's go directly for his capital fort. And send that diplomat back here. Border tensions alongside the Asosa border. Kaffa gains claim on Asosa. Well, that's nothing we can do about really. And then we need You to go there. You to go there. You to go there. You to go there. And finally, you to go there. That's a nice quick war. Can we take... Oh, we can't check it out. How much seeds are we even getting for that? Oh, we are getting a little bit. Let's just take the money. How many do we need here? 3, so let's just take you 2 and set it up there. And I'm just gonna call this guy back. So we can check out if we can support taking all of this. Why is it doing this? It's not gonna be a problem. It's gonna cost us a little bit of admin points, but it's not really gonna be a problem. Problem is that all of this is, as I said, really low development, so we're not gonna get that much out of it. I think we're just gonna wait for being ahead of time or behind the times here for the discount, because we're not gonna get that much money out of production efficiency, and we don't have any corruption. We'll probably take it once we take these provinces, because then we will probably get overextension, or too much overextension, so we'll get corruption. Productive stability and rooting out corruption. Are we actually paying for rooting out corruption now? Yeah, we are. So let's just take this to get that for free instead. Then it's worth it. But we wait with military tech since we are basically done with this war right now. Let's just not loot this too much. Send you to the capital. Soon we'll be done with the second war. So the Renaissance is a thing now. And they're really being some little bitches down here. Let's just insult them back. And no, that's actually, I forgot about this. Let's where is this? Oh, we have a truce with them. Issue embargo over here. I think there were there's Adel, Kaffa, and Ajuran. And then we can insult you. You smell. And give us all your money. Bam. And we ran out of points. By the bank of the Nile, glory to the Lord, Qasr Ibrahim is ours. For many years this great Christian city has persevered, even though surrounded by righteous enemies on all sides. Perched atop a cliff by the mighty Nile, Qasr Ibrahim has remained a bastion of Christianity in Lower Nubia, even as the rest of the region fell into darkness. This new addition to our empire does not only hold a religious importance, however, it is also a center of trade and politics. While these resources in our hand, Ethiopia will grow even stronger. So it's not really a center of trade, but I guess it takes us closer to, well, we still need some trade distance to get into Alexandria, but we now have some power up there at least. Local missionary strength, that's nice, meaning we can convert that one much faster. and get our second church power. So let's just go down to no maintenance now. We need to call this land before we go to Overdidal, I think. Let's take let's just take the tech now before the year's over. And we lost that rival. I don't want to risk Mamluks going to war with us yet. Although that could help us with you guys. Let's just set our manual status to... Okay, I can't be threatened because I don't have less than 33% of his power. Can I set it to hostile then? Would that help us? Doesn't seem like it. Well, we might as well just go to manual, or then we are actually threatened. So that should actually help us with securing this alliance because we are threatened. Gain our first call. No, we don't want to marry you. Recall. Yeah. So it's not enough. We are too far away. Can't get that alliance. That would have been pretty great though. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to kind of stay clear of the Mamluks for now then. We are now growing our corruption by a tiny amount. I don't want to do anything about that. Let's just take another call, and take some trade, and we'll probably not grow our corruption now. Oh, it's not enough. Oh well. And we now don't have problems with these. The burghers are actually really happy now, for some reason. So let's just... can't even dare them for diplomatic support. I guess we can just ask them for some money then. Do we want to ask them for diplomatic support? Then we probably need to give them a province. Why can't we give them a province? Oh, it has to be 10 development or 5 trade power. Okay. Interesting. So I guess the only thing we can get out of them for now is money. Why do they have this high? Oh yeah, there was an event. Let's just get some money out of them then. Can we get some points out of you? Yes we can. Let's just do that, get some admin points. Can we get them higher? This we can. Let's get... Can we get the last bit? No, we can't, so we might as well just stay here. Oh, 61. Get the power. So we at least got a little bit of admin power. That seems that's all we can get for now. Grand Ball. Let's just get the prestige. And let's get some claim here. We already got the good one, so now we're gonna get... well, let's just claim the one by the sea, since that's the one we definitely want. And now we go in here and say we want this land, this land, and this land. Pretty much all of this. That's our land. If we declared war on you right now, we could call both of these guys in if we promised them power. So he could just give some money, give some power in Yemen, and then we could just not give him anything and make him mad and make him break the alliance. I think that's a good idea. We just need to be able to get there first. Just gonna do this so we don't pay for those forts. And we now make an amount of money. So I think we can decide to hire our first advisor. That means we need to decide on our first idea group most likely, because that's where we want to have stacked our points. We can also look at what advisors we can get. So we can get a prestige or production efficiency guy here. Only one of those who would make any sense is the prestige guy. Here we could get better relations over time would help us with AE, but because everyone have different religions, I don't think that's going to be a big problem either. Spy network construction might be nice. Discipline would be nice. Although morale would be better at the start of the game here. I think we're going to go for a military guy. I don't think we'll necessarily choose. I think we will choose either exploration or expansion first, because we can start getting new provinces. Some of which are even more development. So I think we're gonna take the military guy, even though it's not the first idea group we are gonna have, but just because he's gonna help us in war, and he's gonna make sure that we stay on high military tech, because it's gonna be a while before we get the Renaissance. We are not getting Renaissance here in our capital, even though it's 10 development, because it's not a European province. So the only way for me to get Renaissance right now is to either get it from the Mamluks once they get it, which doesn't seem like they're even getting it. So Mamluks is gonna have to get it from the Ottomans, and then we're gonna have to get it from the Mamluks. Only other option is to just go amok in our capital and just develop it like a crazy person. We might do that if we have too many points. So anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here, and next time we're gonna go into our third war. Third war. What about that? If you like this episode, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you next time. Until then, have a good day.